Welcome, everybody. Wednesday, OP Super Speedway Series Key Realty race number 10. And this happens to be the Throwback Series. So basically, what does that mean? That means we're going to be seeing paint schemes from the 70s all the way up to probably the mid-2000s, I'd say. So if you got yourself a favorite driver in the past, you just may find a paint scheme out here on the track tonight. We're going to take you back when NASCAR was real NASCAR. It's going to feel like you was there when Dale Earnhardt, Mark Martin, Ernie Irvan, Davey Allison, Bo Dines, Bobby and Terry Labonte, all the greats. You're going to be probably seeing their paint schemes out here. Some of them you might not even recognize. But we're going to have a fun night tonight on this one, I can promise you that. We're going to do it old school. You guys stick around, go get yourself an RC or a Mountain Dew. Throw those monsters away. We didn't have monsters back in these days. Get yourself a Mountain Dew or an RC or a Coke or a Pepsi. Grab yourself some popcorn. Grab a moon pie if you know what that is. Get ready. Get your butts back here. After this national anthem, we gonna go Dega, baby.
So proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleam
Once again, we are back. OP Key Realty throwback style. Dega, baby. And as usual, we are doing what we do best here for these guys. They all line up and do the drag race to the end. We try to get them to watch them do this every single night. And there they go, getting all their frustrations out early, wrecking these cars now. I hope everybody got together and listened to what I said earlier, got themselves a Mountain Dew or an RC or a Moon Pie or something. This is all throwback time right here. You may recognize some of these paint schemes and you may not. But we're going to take you back. NASCAR was NASCAR, like I said. You guys stick around because this is going to be a blast, man. This is Dega. That's exactly what we're wanting. Talladega Super Speedway going into the qualifying time right now. Probably if we see some of these cats is going to qualify not for it. I will tell you that they may qualify, they may not. Same thing as before. It just depends. The big one. Everybody knows about the big one out here at Dega, and that's exactly what you're going to expect tonight. There will be one. It could be two. Oh, hell, they could be 3 or 4. You know it's coming. The drivers knows it's coming. And it's just going to happen. No way around it. But I will tell you, there's a couple fellas out here. Mark Mann, he won last week. And that's pretty doggone impressive. For the simple fact he had a monkey on his back and he got rid of the guy. Comes out and he wins it. He's feeling pretty good. I had interviewed him. He's feeling really good, actually. He might be able to pull off 2 in a row. Sure, the kid, Logan Hilton's got something to say about that, along with several other drivers out here. Robert Duvendak, he's got the monkey on his back and he can't get it off. He's up in broadcast booth talking with me. The last race he got taken out. Gonna have to keep an eye on him, see what's going. He is the defending champion as far as the points go. Hopefully. Just hope things squared away here. Get into this race, because right now qualifying's not cooperating. Not sure. We had an iRacing update, and I don't know if they're having an issue or what. Trying to find out for you. But anyway, we'll wait and see what they're going to figure out here. My timing screen says nobody out there. One guy. Now it's coming around, finally. And it's slow. So far, the 63, Logan Hilton, the kid, the boy wonder. As usual, right on top, leading this bad boy. Imagine that. I will say I had a blast with you guys the other night running with them. Had a lot of fun. Basically, I was into the Ricky Bobby Foundation for People Challenge to Go Fast. That's right. It is a foundation. I wasn't able to drive very well. I went to that foundation, and I ended up doing quite well, actually. As a matter of fact, the other night we were playing, and I was able to wreck every single person, I think. So my hat's off to that foundation. What a fabulous job they're doing for people who can't go fast. I really appreciate the effort that they gave me. Still up on top, Logan Hilton. Hunter Reynolds in second there on the qualifying lap. Mark Mann, one who won last week, he is sitting right there in fourth. Now, why iRacing does not let me show you these guys, I have no idea. For some reason why they must be doing something different, I'm not sure. Got a minute 25 seconds to sit and listen to my mouth. Then we're going to go back racing old school style. You guys got yourself a favorite old school style paint scheme, favorite driver back then, holler out at me on YouTube and let me know, will ya? I know my favorite one from way back was Davey Allison. Then I got into Ernie Irvin, got to meet him several times. That was a real pleasure. Really enjoyed that era. And I'm going to assume with the iRacing update, just to let everybody know, these cats, they've never raced on this update. This update has changed an awful lot. Now bumpers can get hooked up. Water temperatures can go sky high twice as fast as they ever did. So this is going to be a total different animal to these drivers. They don't have a clue what is coming towards them. Should be a really good time. And hopefully, 22 seconds left to go. We'll be into this race here, and we'll be hopefully taken care of. Be able to show you something besides the track. Anyway, appreciate everybody that's out there watching. Appreciate everybody that's out there listening. Chat with me if you want on YouTube. I'll let your drivers know that you're out here talking with them, trying to get them a win, maybe. Everybody wants to win. These cats are going to be fighting and fighting and fighting out here. Points is so important right now. When we're talking about our points, we're talking about right there. Mark Mann leading it. Logan Hilton second. Hunter Reynolds is third. Cody Ober. Kenneth McCullough. Robert Tic Tac Duvendak. Dave Hunt second. Randall Cobb, Will Weber, and Christopher McCullough. Those are the top 10 cats right now trying to get to this championship. And I believe there's only 3 or 4 races left before we actually get into that. And it does look like we actually are having the guys out on the track. So I guess iRacing's working for me this time now, finally. Man, I hate updates. If you're a driver out there and you're watching or listening, you're going to hate these updates too. Doubt about it. Real quick to let you know, 66 degrees. A lot of fast maneuvering's going to go on here. 94 laps at 250 miles. Your tire window can be anywhere from 40 to 100. It just depends how well you take care of it. Fuel window, 15 to 17 laps. 5 mile an hour pit road speed. That's going to be important because these cats got to try to go 200 mile an hour. And when they're going 200 mile an hour, they got to stop it all the way down to 55 just to get into the pits. So that should be pretty exciting right there. Let's start this bad boy off and get this show on the road. The kid, Logan Hilton, 63, leading these boys down. Row 1, right beside him, Hunter Reynolds. Row number 2, Cody Ober, driving the 8. Along beside him in the 03, Ken McCullough. Row 3, Mark Mann, the winner of last week. He says he's got something for him this week. Let's just wait and see. I think he's on a roll, and I think he might be able to do it. He will be my pick for the night, driving that Haviland Ford. Along beside him, Josh Milam in the 7. Row number 4, David Hunt. Randall Cobb along beside him. Row number 5, Chris McCullough in the 60. 65 beside him, Shane Posse. Row number 6, 940. Tyler Miller, the 77 of David Booth. Row 7, Les Levy. Along beside him, Jimmy Reynolds. Row number 8, 24, Will Weber. Along beside him in the 923, A.R. Stuffelis. Row number 9 to 51 of Travis Elliott. The 02 beside him of David Overstreet. Row number 10, 32, Jim Westerfield. Along beside of him, the 904, Chris Akers. Row 11, Mark Vega. And the 18, beside him, number 5, J.D. Crow. Row number 12, Eric Carlon. 39, Jamie Dressup Jessup. Don't ask me why, that's what he likes to be called. Row 13, 41 of Ricky Kuhn. Along beside him, Richard Kuhn. Obviously, teammates. Row 14, Dustin Barber. And in the 14th row, 28th position, Robert Tic Tac Duvendak. And that is definitely going to do it right there, people. Pace car will be bringing these cats down. Once we go green flag, I'll be able to get this show on the road as the truck decides to kind of sort of pull off and get the hell out of the way. We want to go Dega style. Let's get this thing going. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for, the green flag. Remember, like I said, the tires are going to get wore quicker. The hot temperatures are going to be flying like crazy. You can hook bumpers now, they said. These cats don't have a clue what they're in for, but you know what? They're getting ready to find out. I can tell you that right now. Watching them come around, getting up to speed, going through the gears. Take a look at all the schemes. The 63, the kid, he is in the inside. He is leading this bunch. Waiting for him to take that first lap. My timing screen will come up, and we'll be on our merry way here. We got it right now. Right there's your man. Jumped out in the front. No problems. Cody Ober. Driving the famous Elvis Presley paint scheme. Hunter Reynolds up there in the 26. That is going to be another Haviland Ford paint scheme right there. The kid, Logan Hilton, on the bottom. He's won 2 of these bad boys in a row. The only one that's done it so far in this league. The kid loves to push. He loves to be out front. Going on back behind him, the guy that won last week, Mark Mann, in the Texican Haviland throwback paint job. One of my personal favorites. Some of these guys definitely have the throwback scheme. Some of them probably didn't have time to change it. Or some of them felt lucky and didn't want to change it. Nevertheless, the Throwback Series is presented by Buck Wild Racing. And that's what we're going to see tonight, folks. We're going to be seeing wild racing. 3 of 94 in the books. Already playing around with each other up front right here. A bumping and a banging. Josh Milam in the 7 right there. You think these cats would take it easy and relax a little bit with only 4 laps down of 94, but you know what? In OP racing, it's just not going to happen. Ain't nobody can ride around here and be patient. These guys want to go. They want to lead laps. They want to take it right to the limit, and that's exactly what we're going to see tonight. Mara Clark is back out here and on YouTube land screaming 04. Let's get it. Let's go. Get moving. Mara, I don't think you got anything to worry about. He's got it going on. He's coming off a big win last week. Sitting back in the 9th position is the cat we're talking about. You got a lot of these guys. Some of them are up here. They're going to be battling out. Already 3 wide. No problems whatsoever. And then you got some guys way back here in the back. Right there in the 39. Jamie Jessup. Or as he likes to be called, Dressup. Riding it out into the back. We got a lot of guys back here. Richard Coons riding it in the back. Les Levy in the 62. I'm not familiar with this cat being in the back here. He's always up front. He's already got some issues of the back bumper. Remember me telling you guys you can hook bumpers up and pretty near rip them off? Well, that's exactly what's happened to Levy right here. Take a look. Hey, no back bumper. He's got nothing. That is going to cause a problem for him. He may be coming into the pits to get that taken care of. That is definitely going to be a problem. Anyway, back up front, Kim McCullough, the 03. Leading the helm. I told you guys, the water temperature of these things, water temperatures are going to rise, and they're going to rise very, very fast. That's thanks to the iRacing update on these things. Not to mention, hooking the bumper. You watch these guys getting a little nervous about hitting each other and pushing each other because iRacing's fixed it up now where you're going to hook them and you're going to rip them bumpers clean off. '22, Eric Krylan. Theo Hertz ride. Right behind him, JD Crow, the number 5. The 77 of Mr. Booth. He's not going to be back here very long. These guys are going to start getting very, very dicey early in the race. Well, why? Because they get one fast repair. So they kind of got one to burn. Chris McCullough in the 60. Late in the top row. Trying to get something done up here. Just can't seem to be getting anything moving. And we got some cats heading on in. Trying to get those things slowed down. And I'll tell you, it is a trick, people, to get them slowed down from 200 mile an hour to the speed limit. A lot of these guys are in here. Olber's in here. Reynolds is in here. Milam is in here. All these guys. The kid's in here of Logan Hilton. Strategies already come into play. That will leave everything back up to the top to the leader right now, Kim McCullough. Along with Chris McCullough, right behind him. And here these cats are going to be coming in and doing their pit stops too. It's always great to have teammates. That's exactly what you're seeing right there in your screen, people. Quite a few guys coming in here, actually. David Booth's in here. That will relinquish this lead all the way up to Shane Posse. Or Posey, however you want to call him. Posse sounds cool. Speaking of cool, the temperatures are cool. It's only 65 degrees out here. These guys can make maneuvers like you've never seen before. You ain't got to worry about the track being slick for them. Princess Crystal saying 32, go Westerfield. And this is the cat she's talking about right there. Down, going into the pits. Trying to get that thing down, or coming out of the pits, I'm sorry. Let's put it that way. I'm assuming he just got him some fuel in the old Leroy's. Good looking paint scheme Sutton right there. Again, back up front though. Still leading them down. 904, Chris Akers, the Reese's. Now you notice you're not seeing these guys actually really do a whole lot of pushing. JD Crow right there in the number 5. Some of these cats are coming back out on the track. Right there, Mr. Tic Tac, Duvendak himself. In the number 10, the old throwback of the good wrench. Nice looking paint scheme he's got going on. Probably staying back in the back. Why is he staying back in the back, you ask? Well, let me tell you. It's because the big one, people. The big one's going to come. It's going to come like a thief in the night. Hurricane, tornado, tsunami, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to come, and it's going to take some of these boys out. They're going to have to get repairs, get fixed to get back out there again. Who can miss it? Who can dodge it? Oh, that's a good question. Some of the guys think if they stay out front, they will be able to miss it. Some of the guys think if you stay in the middle, they're going to miss it. But right now, the battling's going on like crazy in the middle right now. And some guys think you can hang out all the way back into the back and be safe. We will find out. Watch the 60 right there. Shoving the 03 of Kim McCullough. And he just about turned him around. That's the problem with this update, folks. It ain't the way it used to be, where you can stick your bumper right on their bumper and just push them all the way around this place, except for the turns. Now you can't do that anymore. iRacing put a stop to that crap. Now you got to drive with a little bit of finesse. Brad Bothwell, go Kenny and Jim. That's exactly what they're doing, Brad. They are going. They're going nowhere, and they're getting there fast. Back up front again. 65. Actually, top 5 right there. Posse, Akers, Crow, Jessup. Milam popped into the picture there just at the last bit. Here comes the guys. They're finally going to come in and get their all-important fuel they need. Let's take a watch and see if they can go through here with no troubles. Yeah, they got them slowed down. Not too awful bad. Out front, who is taking the lead right now? Joshua Milam. The kid, 63. Logan Hilton. All over him. But like iRacing's trying to say, you can be all over me, but no touchy. You touch them too long, or if you turn just a little bit, you're going to rip that rear bumper right off of them. That's really got to tick off a lot of people. The kid looking up into the top lane, trying to get something going up there with the famous. Oh, we got ourselves a caution. Let's see what's going on right here.
Did you happen to get a look at your temps when you're on track right after that caution fell?
Definitely we got an issue already. Looks like the 04, the 77. I don't know if somebody got in front of somebody a little bit or what happened. You know what? But the cool thing about this is we're going to slow it down and find out. Back it up again. Take a look at it here. Different point of view. '77 just come down, but he was perfectly fine. I think the 94 popped up maybe a little too quick. I'm not really sure on that. It could go both ways. All I know is, yo, Reese's. Well, let's just say the peanut butter and chocolate definitely got mixed in that paint job real quick. Back up front again. With the caution, you know what they're going to do. They're all going to be flying down here in the pit road. Topping off. Even though they came in and they just pitted, they're still going to top off. Going to keep that tank as full as they possibly can. All these guys are trying to catch up to the pace truck. The 04 up there, the Texaco Haviland. That fella is my pick of the night. He's also driving my favorite paint scheme, too, so maybe I can help bring him some good luck. I doubt it. But it's worth a shot. The 8, Cody Ober. Elvis is looking pretty doggone young right now. I'm not seeing a whole lot of wrinkles on that car at all. Nice and straight. I'd say if you look on the hood, Elvis looks probably about 30-ish. Probably time the night's over with, he's going to look about 68. I hope not, but it's a possibility, folks. And here they come into the pits. Take a nice little look at them. Waiting patiently. Get that stinking truck out of there. Get these guys lined up. Get my timing screen to catch back up with these fellas. It's looking to me less Levy right here in the 62. I'm going to assume. Probably really hoping get his lap back. Number 7, Joshua Milam. Main scheme right. The kid sitting up here, 63 of Hilton. He's going to be up here just about all night long, probably. He loves super speedways, and he is good. Hunter Reynolds in the 26. Another one. He's kind of quiet, but comes time, there he is. Another guy right there, 52, Randall Cobb. There he is. That's another one you want to watch out for. Man, this guy, I don't know how he's going to do this tonight. He loves to push, folks. He loves to be the pusher. I mean, he lives for this stuff. But the problem is, now with this new iRacing update, I don't know how well that's going to go for him. I think he's going to might have some issues. He's going to have to try to figure that out. But so far, these cats been doing pretty doggone good, really. Keep an eye on 52 of Mr. Cobb. I can promise you he's not going to be sitting back here in 6 too awful long. .32 of Mr. Jim Westerfield. There he is. Started out 19th, sitting in the 14th position. Playing it cool. In the meantime, get it back up front. Lights are out on that pace truck. Get it out of the way. Josh Milam's going to be leading these cats down. And one more time, like I said once before, Talladega Throwback Series presented by Buck Wild Racing. Certainly appreciate all their sponsorship. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't be hearing me. Be able to let my wonderful voice go over the airways of YouTube land. Everybody out there in YouTube land, are y'all awake? Are you enjoying the throwback series so far? Some of these paint schemes are pretty doggone rad. I like it. I like it a lot. Josh Milam in the 7. On the bottom. Waiting patiently. 17 of 94 laps are down and in the book for the throwback night. Evasive maneuver by the old Chevy truck. It is out of here. Give us a little wider view right here as they get ready to come to the green. And remember, when you're going through the gears here, trying to get up to speed, if you miss a gear, and believe you me, I've done it a dozen times. If you miss a gear, you're going to cause a few people to have a very, very bad day. Make sure everybody can go through their gears properly. And it looks like no trouble so far. Still out front, on the bottom. Josh Milam. Up on the top is the kid, Hilton. Trying to get some help up there. And he's got some of the best help you can get with Mark Mann, Hunter Reynolds. Like I said before, these guys love to push. They always say the bottom line's quicker around any racetrack. Well, these cats up here are probably going to try to prove that theory wrong. Still hanging on to the lead. Josh Milam, no troubles whatsoever with the 26 of Hunter Reynolds. Pushing him like he's never been pushed. 3 wide, already up on the top, trying to get a little bit of help. Chris McCullough, kind of up there by himself a little bit. Not much going on with him. Nobody's going to come to the dance party with him and dance with him. Drops it back down in line. Coming right at you, folks. Definitely not a herd of turtles, I can tell you that. Still back up on the top, trying to get something happen. Almost 3 wide. Check it out again. Back here. Hop back in line. Mara, you know what time it is out there? That's right. It's your broadcaster's favorite thing to do. And every time he does it, he usually brings bad luck to the boys. But we're going to try it tonight. Let's do a little bit of old style Dega. Let's crank this mother up.
Is the caution for? Spun out. Really?
Well, once again, not looking good. Let's see what happened. Every time we try to do it. Not sure if I'm going to be able to find it or not, guys, but we're going to try. That's what I hate about it. When you're doing the crank it up, and then these cats, they go ahead and they have a little issue. It makes it really tough. Oh, we got some damage right there. Let's follow this cat, see if he'll bring it to us. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's see what happens. On the bottom, Eric Krylan in the 22. Oh, there we go. Now we gotten somewhere. Randall Cobb. Oh my, what happened to him? There he is up on top. Looks like him in the 60 might have tangled of Chris McCullough just a little bit. Everybody's trying to find same piece of real estate. Y'all know it doesn't work that way. 1 car per real estate. I think that's the rules of racing, I believe. Nevertheless, that's what happened there. Everybody's heading into the pits right now. Yep, Mara, every time I try to crank it up, we get a caution. These cats are going to find out where I live, and they're going to give me a what for. Comes your leader, Joshua Milan in. The rest of the guys are coming in as well. Looks like everybody's coming in. Mark Mann in the 04's in. Randall Cobb's in right there in the 52. Some of these guys are going to have to get some work done, and some of these guys are just going for fuel. I will say the good news is, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Thank God, the 52 right there Thank God he doesn't have any rear quarter panel damage, because I would hate for that little spot right there to get all tore up. You hear me? Back out front. Our winner last week, Mark Mann, just came in for his service. Josh Milam back out, leading the bad boy. He's got his service done. And I'm going to assume it's a possibility, I think anyway, that I believe the way they may, I don't know. Thinking. Oh, Josh, you're killing me. You know what? See if we can see if I can grab him and let's have a chat with this fella, all right? I know he's in here somewhere. Just gotta find him. I have the ability to bring these fellers up in the booth with me, chat with him. Providing that he's in here. I know he is, because I've seen him. Anyway, you guys got a favorite. Let me know who it is. Talk to me out there. Who you wanting to see to win this bad boy tonight? For some reason why I am not seeing him at all on my speak. That really kind of sucks because I want to talk to him. There he is. I found him. I can't get away from me that easy. Josh, Bobby in the booth, you got me, man.
How's it going, man?
Hey, you're looking good out there, dude.
It's been a great race so far, staying up front. These guys behind me helping me stay up here.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of it. I mean, now with these upgrades and everything that you've gotten, is the car handling any different?
Oh, dude, tons better. That's why I'm able to keep it down low on the track, hug these turns like I'm able to, and it's a sweet ride I got right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looks sweet out here watching you, leading these cats. You've been leading pretty doggone good, actually. So far, you've led 8 laps out of the 24, and you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you're there at the end. And if you stay out front, well, the big one's going to probably leave you alone. And I'm sure that's your plan, isn't it, buddy?
That's the plan, man. Stay up front, stay out of the mess. Hopefully I'll be here at the end of this stage, and hopefully I can maintain that towards the end of the race.
All right, pal, I'm going to let you go. Get up there, get yourself a drink or whatever you need to do. And I'm not going to tell you pull your belts on tight because for the love of God, you're sitting in an iRacing simulating chair. So get yourself a drink and wipe the sweat off your brow. Let's get this.
Hey man, who's to say I don't have a simulator belt here, man?
Well, you know, you just might have. Now, does that mean you got that little plastic thing running to you so you can take a drink whenever you want?
Absolutely, catheter and all.
Catheter and all, sweet. Now, a real race car driver just goes in his race suit. Now, you know that, don't you?
I don't think I'm a real race car driver, man.
All right, I'm going to let you go.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, buddy. Well, I got to try to get him back down where he was with his boys here.
We're an FSR.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, too, and I can't get it. It's the sad part. There we go. No, we don't.
It's all right.
I'll get you eventually, buddy. Anyway, guys, we are starting. Get it down. Green flag approaches. All right, I finally was able to get him where I'm supposed to get him at with all of his buddies. Thank God. That was definitely a chore on my part. There he is, guys. He's feeling pretty doggone... feeling pretty good about himself right now, as well as he should. The 26, Hunter Reynolds says, you know what? I need to lead a few laps here. I'm going to, and that's exactly what he did. But while we're doing this, just so you get a kind of an idea how things working right now, because these cats are really starting to do some serious pushing around. Let's go into the cockpit. Mr. Milam, that's exactly what you're seeing, is what he is seeing. You got to know when to push him, and you got to know when to let up. As you can see, he'll come right up and give him a nice little boost right there. Send him on down the road a tad bit faster. That's exactly what you've got to do. And up top, take a look at this. Mark Mann just pushed the 51 of Travis Elliott up to the lead. Elliott kind of said, thanks a lot. Left Mark hanging. Mark's up on the front right now. But that's not a big deal, because right there you got Mr. Tyler Miller, the 940. He's shoving Mark Mann and trying to get him up there. Basically what this is looking like, why they're all banging off each other, door drafting and everything else. This is what you're seeing. You could throw a blanket over probably the first dozen cars out here. Travis Elliott into 51. Better be careful, because the 26 is lurking of Hunter Reynolds down there on the bottom. Watch him go all the way down there just a little bit. Right on that bottom yellow line. What's he doing? Well, he's looking for a little hole, maybe. Try to scoot him up. Whoa! Looks like the 22 and the 5 there got just a little bit squirrely. Now remember, in Talladega, folks, you cannot pass if you're under the yellow line tires. That is a huge no-no here. Speaking of a huge, Mark Mann, last week's winner. Mara, he's out in front. The 51 of Travis Elliott, right on his bumper. Still 3 wide racing, and it is tight, buddy. Remember, when these cats are this close together, the iRacing update, they talked about the temperatures rising a lot faster. Well, you're going to see these guys peeking out of the corners a little bit, trying to get some air to that radiator and cool those cars down, because you'll blow these things up in a heartbeat, they're telling me. That changes a lot of things when it comes to pushing. Go back a little ways in here. Cody Ober in the 8. Elvis, still looking good. A little dirty. He could use a bath. Other than that, he's still looking good. No wrinkles on him. Back a little bit further yet. The 04 looks like he's all fixed back up. Had to use his fast repair early. What's that mean? That means that cat's got to stay out of trouble for the rest of this race if he can help it. Don't want to use those fast repairs up early, and you only get one in this race, so right away, that's going to be a little factor on his part, thinking. Back here, the 77, Mr. Booth. Keep an eye on this guy. Usually when they get about 3/4 of the way of the race, he finds his way up to the top. Right up into the front. He will be coming on strong. The kid, Logan Hilton, back here in 18th position. He ain't going to be there for long either. Man, you got a lot of good drivers back here. 52, Randall Cobb is another one. He is a pusher. And he will get up there. Trust me, he'll be up. Tic Tac Duvendak sitting back here, just riding it around. That car is clean as a whistle. He needs a really good run tonight. He has got to defend his championship. The question is he going to be able to defend his championship running back here in 24th? I don't think so. He's going to have to get on it, and he's going to have to work his way up to the top, stay out of trouble. He needs a good run, if not a win tonight. I know it means the world to him to try to defend that championship. Don't look for him to be back here very long, folks. Still up front, leading the Hornets' nest, Mark Mann. Mark Mann has it. Up top, Joshua Milam wants it. There's that 8, Ober. Sticking it to him right in the back end. Shoving him down that track, trying to get him out in front. If he does, he's going to send right into the front of man, and that's exactly what he did. Thank you very much for pushing me out. You're on your own now. Have a good day. See ya. Now it's up top. Now Ober's trying to get himself a little bit of help. Trying he is. Very, very hard. Tyler Miller in the 940. Working his way back up here. Mr. Booth working his way up also. Now we're starting to bunch things up just a little bit, making it a little excited. Now, if these cats can stay together like this, well, they're going to have to do green flag pit stops. And, well, to be honest with you, it's kind of fun to watch because sometimes it can be scary, sometimes it can be crazy, and sometimes it doesn't work out very well for a few people. Nevertheless, it's all part of racing. Josh Milam, shoving, man, right back up there, right up into the top again. I love the old the old Miller Genuine Draft. That's a good-looking car, too. I believe that was Westerfield making an early pit stop coming out of the pits. There he is. Pit strategies are just a little bit different. I know Princess Crystal's out there watching him saying, come on, man. Unhook the plow. Let's go. Don't worry. He'll get up there. Still, Mr. Ober. Man, look at him give him a push. Shoves him all the way up back in front of Mr. McMahon. One more time, Josh Milam. He said earlier in the interview he was having a good old time out here, and it is showing because he's back into the lead again. Hunter Reynolds giving a heck of a shove right there, guys. Doing a good job shoving, trying to get that Ober. Whoa, got him just, there it is. Got him wiggling, and away we went. Buddy, that's enough to make a grown man cry right there, and it does look like that will be a fast repair having to be used. Yep. That is very unfortunate. You know what? Let's go back and take a peek at that one more time. Let's go back a little further than that, because that's just ugly. There we go. Now, with my experience, let's take a peek in the cockpit and let's just see exactly what Mr. Reynolds is doing. He got just a little bit on that bottom side right there. Got him swirled. Got him a little swirly, and, well, that's all it took, guys. Plain and simple. Far away. Let's check this one out. See how many cats is involved in this thing. There he goes. Gets him squirrely. He takes out a lot of guys. And they keep on going back and back and back. The 17 is involved. The Jimmy Reynolds. Man, there's a whole bunch of them involved. J.D. Crow's running around into the grass. Eric Krylan's running around. That's what happens. That's what we call the big one. Sad part of it is, folks, is it can either happen up front. You kind of don't think it will happen way up at the front like it did. Usually it doesn't. It's usually in the middle of the pack. But it'll bite you in the ass. It doesn't matter where you go, folks. Front, middle, back. It's going to get you. I'm pretty sure Mr. Man right there was probably sweating some bullets. I'm going to wait a little bit here because they're probably going to be heading into the pits. I certainly don't want to bother him when they do that because Mara, you know as well as I do, he's been busted for speeding down pit road when he could have won a race, and that costed him. So we don't want to bother your man here until after he comes out of the pits. Then we'll have a chat with him. That took out a lot of cars. I'm counting at least 9 cars that was involved in that. That's a lot. 3 cautions so far. 8 caution laps. 10 lead changes. Pretty good. There they are, slowly coming down. Should be getting pretty close to pit road here, I believe. Now they got to come around a little bit. Let me take a look. They may have already popped in there on me already. Like they did. Showing you guys all those replays. They already popped into the pit. Aha! There's the blimp. That's sweet. All right, let's have a little fun here, Mara. Let's get the old boy and see if we can have a little chat with him. Mr. Man, Bobby in the booth, you got me.
Bobby, I got you loud and clear, buddy.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. I got to be honest with you. You had to have been crapping bricks there when you kind of looked out to your right and saw cars spinning your way.
Oh, yeah. I've been mirror driving pretty much the entire race.
Yeah, I kind of figured so, man. Phew. I was telling everybody out here in the whopping YouTube land that, you know, being out front's about the safest spot out here. But you know what? Once again, somebody in this group proved me wrong because you're not safe anywhere on this track, are you?
Oh, no. Everybody is hot to race tonight after that little bit of a break. Everybody's brought some cool paint schemes tonight. Please go and vote for mine, this old Davey Allison throwback, one of my favorite drivers growing up.
Absolutely. If everybody out there that's watching this, you vote for your favorite colors or paint scheme right now because I believe they get something from the league on the best looking paint scheme. And I can tell you what, I've told everybody that's my favorite paint scheme. You're my driver tonight, dude. You going to be able to make it 2 in a row?
Oof, 2 in a row is extremely hard here at OP Super Speedway Series. So, you know what? I don't know. I'm just going to have fun. See if I'm there at the end.
Oh,
It's the best I can do.
Having fun you're doing, but I just got done interviewing Josh Milam. He says his car feels good.
Ooh, he's tough. Let me tell you, that boy is tough.
All right, you be safe and good luck, and maybe we'll talk to you later on.
Oh, I wouldn't like it. I would love for nothing more, brother.
Yeah, all right. You be safe, and keep it clean. All right?
I'll try.
All right, bye-bye.
Later.
That's cool. Now if I can get him back down where he belongs, back down to his group. If that's what we have. These guys have groups that they're in. And if you don't get them in the right group, they can't use no strategy. And without strategy, well, you might not win this race. But right now, he's feeling pretty good. He's feeling pretty confident out there. Mara, he's loving it, Mara. He's feeling really good. I can hear it in his voice, man. But then again, Josh Milam's the same way. He's pretty doggone happy with his car, too. Real quick, let's go down really fast while we got the chance here. Number 7, out in the lead, Josh Milam. Number 2, Mark Mann, Travis Elliott. 3rd, 4th is Hunter Reynolds. 5th is KR Stophelis. 6th or 7th, Will Weber. Chris Akers is in 8th. Randall Cobb, 9th. Richard Kuhn, 10th. $38 laps down out of 94, folks. That's awesome right now. Get that truck out of the way. Let's go back racing. Talladega Throwback, presented by Buck Wild Racing, folks. Let's get this thing up and going again. Mr. Milam taking us down to the green flag, if you will. Up top, Mark Mann in the 04. On the bottom, Josh Milam. Going through the gears. Do not miss a gear. If you do, you're going to have a bad day, and you're going to cause someone else to have a bad day. So far, the guys are doing a great job. Not getting themselves in trouble just yet. A little bit racy tonight here of these throwback series. Three wide already. It might look like a herd of turtles coming at you folks on YouTube right here, but I can assure you they're doing speeds of almost 200 mile an hour right now. '51 of Travis Elliott shoving Milam out there in front, keeping him out there just a little bit. On the top side, Mark Mann being shoved by Hunter Reynolds. Looks like almost the two Havoline paint schemes kind of sticking together right here. And it's always in the back of their minds. Once again, do not hook that bumper. If you get a little if you're not square, you get a little off left or right, you're going to turn them. Milam on the bottom. He has it. Man up top. He wants it. Right now, Travis Elliott is putting on a show for pushing. Keeping that guy out front like that. Keeping that bottom line moving. Three wide. All the way back here. And we got a problem already, and I believe this just might be, and it is, I think this could be the stage win. Sure it is. And if it is the stage win, they'll let me know. Race control. And if it is, yes it is. So your stage winner, that's going to be stage winner number 2, is the one and only Joshua Milam. He said he was feeling pretty good out there, guys. And, well, it's showing so far. Doing a heck of a job. Speaking of doing a heck of a job, I might as well just go ahead and get this out here right now and get it right out of the way. You guys like what you're seeing? You like what's going on? Hop on over. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube, will you there? I would love to see some thumbs up. That tells me I am doing halfway decent. I'd certainly appreciate it. I know these guys out here at OP, Super Speedway Series, the E-Reality, they will appreciate your thumbs up. That makes their league look good. Lets them know that you appreciate what they're doing out here. Couldn't be doing it without you guys watching and without sponsorships. So, hey, wouldn't be able to hear my pretty voice. So we definitely want to thank everybody that's contributed. If anybody else is out there, go on over to MaxspeedTV. Check them out. We got over 8,800 subscribers, I guess. There's all kinds of leagues going on. We got about, I think we have 4 or 5 broadcasters right now. Anything you want to know, any questions you may have, thinking about, you know, having something broadcasted or whatever, give us a shout. Go over there and give us a like button on MaxspeedTV. Keep us number 1. We all certainly appreciate that. Anybody out there watching, want to get into a Speedway Series League, OP Super Speedway, in my opinion, they've got it going on. They have leagues every night, Monday, Tuesday, and I believe Wednesday. Obviously, Wednesday I'm broadcasting, but I think Monday and Tuesday they got leagues also. So check these guys out. They got a Facebook page, and you can catch them on iRacing. Your leader in right now, Josh Milam, coming in and going to get some service work done as the 04 gets up in front of him. You may see a couple tire changes since it is a caution. And that's exactly what we're seeing. There's the kid, Logan Hilton. He's another tough one you got to watch. Make sure you go over to MaxspeedTV and give them a thumbs up, yeehaw. Let them know that you like what you're hearing. Good Lord, lie and say something nice about me. Make me look good, will you? I'd appreciate it. Needing all the help I can get. Just your thumbs up lets me know that I'm doing okay and keep on doing what I'm doing. Not been doing this very long, folks, as you can tell, but you know what? We're not boring, just like this is not boring here. Super Speedway racing at its finest. Oh my, look who is out front, Sutton here. Trying to make it 2 in a row. What he's trying to do, folks, he's trying to get this MaxspeedTV coffee mug decal set sent to him, because anybody that can win 2 in a row, they get it. I got to send it to him. Logan Hilton's got one coming, as a matter of fact. Mr. Man would probably love to have that sitting on his mantle. Trying to get shirts made, too, to give out. So anybody out here in TV land, you get with MaxspeedTV, or you get with me afterwards, or whatever, and I'll send you out some wristbands and some decals that says MaxspeedTV. 43 of 94 laps in the books. Right now, as it sets, your top 5, man. Stalafis, Akers, Milam, Hilton. And here we go. I knew this was going to happen. We got a little strategy from the kid. Gives up 6th position, and why? He comes in to get that ever 3 or 4 tenths of fuel. Get that thing, keep it topped off, because that little dab of fuel that he got just might make the difference, because you do have overtime racing. This kid didn't win 2 races in a row just by pure luck, guys. He knows what he's doing. Keep an eye on him, too. We'll be up there at the end if the big ones don't keep biting. I don't mean fish, either. Let's take a little peek down here a little bit further back. Haven't heard much from this guy. He's been awful doggone quiet too here. 62, Les Levy. Haven't heard much of nothing out of him. And Mr. Levy, I certainly gotta appreciate it. As you can see, folks, right there, he's given me the number 1. And I will show you that if I'm able. He always says I'm number 1, and I certainly appreciate it. There it is. Mr. McCullough will show you. Get there. See, look at that. He's saying I'm number 1, as usual. He does every week. I think he might be my number 1 fan. I'm not sure. I certainly appreciate it. What a guy. But nevertheless, a good person. And not only that, but I went to his school of the Ricky Bobby Foundation for people challenged to go fast. And I'm telling you, I can go a lot faster now than what I could before when I started racing. Hell, I can wreck everybody. Just ask any of them out there. They'll tell you. I was so fast I could run them down and wreck them. That takes skill, people. It also takes skill being able to stay out here and win a super speedway race. I know Mr. Man is trying his heart out here. He would love nothing more to have 2 in a row, Mara, so he can come to work and brag his little ass off that he has won 2 in a row and he's the iRacing Super Speedway King so far. And he's already the points leader, so that's just gonna jack him up even further. We'll see how that works out. We're gonna find out because we're getting ready to go green. 44 of 94 laps are in the book. Stalafis on top. On the top side. Man on the bottom. Going through the gears, making it look easy. No mistakes. So far, so good. Gonna run it back just a little bit. Let's go a little further back. Make sure everybody's doing a good job here. And so far, they are. Sitting back here that you've not heard anything from tonight. Tic Tac Duvendak sitting right there. Being patient. Waiting. Gonna work his way up. There he is in the 10, sandwiched. Les Levy, Logan Hilton. He's back there with some good company. I'm sure they're going to work their way up in no time. Mr. Westerfield, 27th position, sitting back here. I'm pretty sure he has a game plan. He's not stupid. He knows the big ones keep on coming. It's not over. Don't worry, Princess Crystal. He'll work his way up there. Speaking of up there, still, Mark Mann is your leader, folks, on the bottom side. Bottom line's got some horsepower to it. The horsies are turning nicely. Top side, trying like heck. Not so much. JD Crow, back up here. Doing a good job into that fourth position right now. Will Weber in the 24. He's been quiet too most of the night. Sitting right there in that 6th position. He's liking it. You know, I really want to do this again because I kind of got screwed the last time I did it, Mara. I think you're probably going to agree with me out there. You know what? I want to... Man, I got to do some more cranking up. I just didn't get enough to show off my cameras. Pretty happy, pretty excited of my camera setup. So you know what? Once again, guys, let's crank it up. Dega style. I don't want to do that too long because y'all miss my handsome sounding voice, I'm sure, right? Haha, even way out front. Still, Mr. Man. Leading this nice little breakaway of about 7 cars right here. And they like nothing more than that. Breakaway, get away from that mayhem, kind of relax, settle in, get some of these laps knocked down a little bit. You can rest easy a little bit right now, but later on, the tension's going to get even worse, and it's going to be a white-knuckle ride. Why do I say white-knuckle? Because you're going to be just grabbing that wheel. Squeezing it for Old Glory, everything she's got. 904, Chris Akers. He was kind of tangled up in a little bit of a mess, had to come back and get a repair done, but you know what? Look at him, all the way up here in 2nd position. Along behind him, Travis Elliott to 51. Up on the high side, trying to get something out of it. Dave Hunt. He's been quiet all night, moving his way up on here. Up into the front, up top. Trying to get it done. 22 end up going into the middle there. To be honest with you, kind of scared the crap out of the 53, I think. Mr. Hunt's like, whoa. Got him out of the loop, got him out of the draft. Now Mr. Hunt's going to go, as they say, backwards. All the way back. Still up front. Nice little breakaway on the bottom side here. Now you got Eric Krylon in the 22. The Hertzmobile trying to get something started up on that top side again. Cody Ober. Still, 14. Dustin Barber. He's having a pretty good run tonight, too, as well. You know, I'm trying like crazy, and I just can't seem to find it. I know it says it's number 77, but it's not 77. That Turn 3 Racing right there, that is a good-looking paint scheme. That thing looks like it's candy apple red or black cherry maybe on that 77 right there. We've got two 77s in here tonight. That's why it kind of throws you off a little. Nevertheless, Mr. Man out front being challenged by his pusher, no less. Look at that. 3 wide up at the top already. Eric Krylon up there all by himself, getting no help whatsoever. And he, like the other one, is going to drift away. 60 and McCullough's going to pick him up. Hopefully they can push their way back up there a little bit. I know the 63 is the same thing. Logan Hilton right there on that top side, trying to work his way up to the top. Mark Mann still getting it done. 51 of Travis Elliott doing a heck of a job right there, keeping him out front. Mr. Ober pushing his little heart out. Wow, man, I don't know what the deal is. I might be showing my age here, folks, but I got to be honest with you. There's a couple ladies out here that are cheering this 04 character, Mark Mann. I mean, they're cheering him on. He should have had the throwback scheme of the Folgers paint scheme of Tim Richmond. That's it. Tim Richmond was the ladies' man back in the day. He's the one all the ladies liked. Right now, here tonight, OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series. Right now, it's this man right here, Mark Mann. Seems to be the stud muffin of the night so far. Am I right, ladies? Well, I can tell you Travis Elliott would just love to be able to get out there in front of him. Chris Akers would love to get pushed out there just a little bit more so he could drop down in front of him for a while. That number 8. The Elvis lover right there. Love that paint scheme of the Budweiser Elvis, Cody Ober. And that's exactly what he did. He shoved the grease car. Chris Akers shoved him right up into the lead, and he dropped on down. And once again, like before, Mr. Akers says, "Thank you very much, Cody. You're on your own." Aha, Emily Clark loves the 04 Davey Allison throwback. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely my favorite. We all want to vote for him. Make sure you guys say on here who you like, what paint scheme you like. Let us know on here, because the admins will go back and they will see on here who it is, and whoever has the highest obviously is going to win. Still a little bit of a hornet's nest here, and about halfway in the middle of this right here. Jemmy Reynolds down there in the 17. Seeing some evasive maneuvers going on. 3 wide racing back here. This is definitely a hornet's nest. They cannot run like this for a long time, because, well, someone's going to screw up just a little bit. And you know what? Let's go into Duvendak. Setting in the middle right now, this hornet's nest. Let's see what he's looking at. '63, the kid, is inside him. Logan Hilton, you can see him up on the top side. Got the Miller High Life car. Nobody likes to be in the middle going 200 mile an hour. You can pert near hold a water bottle out and give it to the next guy. It is extremely close racing right here. You think you see the hole and it closes up. Mr. Duvendak, Tic-Tac, they call him. He has got to get something done tonight. Defending champion of this race league. It is definitely in jeopardy. He needs to get some points because we only got, I believe, 3 left of regular series racing. Got to make this cut. Nevertheless, back up front, on the top side, Travis Elliott sitting right there. On the bottom side, Cody Akers. Now look at the number 8, Ober. He shoved the 904 up there and put him in the lead out on the inside. 8 no laws when you're drinking claws. Well, there you have it. Still, Travis Elliott in the 51. Trying to get something done up there. Ken says, I'm voting for the 904, the Reese's Cup car. Chris Akers on the bottom. You know what? Every time I see that car go by there, Ken, my belly starts growling. I can't stand it when they put food on a car for a paint scheme. Makes us broadcasters hungry. At least it does me anyway. Everybody's doing a pretty good job right now. I mean, a lot of single file going on that bottom side. Top side just can't seem to quite get it together. And ain't got enough, not enough momentum up there to try to get anything going. Back in the 12th position, trying to make his way up, the kid, Logan Hilton. 16 years old, sounds like he's 30 when you interview him. Well, he drives like a professional out here in iRacing. So I'm not really sure how old he is. I think that might be a setup. I'm not sure. They say he's 16, but he sounds 30. Working his way up. He led this race at the beginning and the first lap. He's now in 12th position. And I am sure he's not liking that. A patient kid. I'll give him that when he races. He is very patient. That's why he's a threat out here every time he comes out on this track. Duvendak, remember I said he had to get something happen, had to make something happen, get into position? Well, it's exactly what he's done because he's right now in 5th spot. Setting in 5th right there. Some point in time now we're going to start looking because these guys are going to have to start going, and they are, into the pits. Coming out of the pits. Some of them are going to be taking their fuel and tires. A lot of these guys have different strategies. Don't really know. Everybody's different. You got teammates you work with. You get on TeamSpeak or whatever, and you start talking. Make some deals. You just can't do this by yourself. You got to have friends to start out with, and then towards the end, you kiss them goodbye. And then you're on your own. I think everybody's that way. Thanks for the help, but now I got to go. I don't need you no more. And here they all come. Let's take a look. And they come in smoothly. That's the problem. So far, so good. Well, a little touching and bumping going on. Nothing major. Duvendak coming in, no problems. Hits his stall, piece of cake. 14 comes in, hits his piece of cake. Not bad, not bad. Mr. Man, there's Ober coming in. Everybody, it seems like they're all coming in at the same time, just about. Just good. Catch that draft and keep going. The 04. Mark Man gets his stuff, gets on out of there. Gets to stare at Elvis just a little bit for a while. Duvendak behind him. Back up to speed again. Circling around. Even my timing screen's not telling me who's leading this yet. Still doing a good job, though. These guys are doing great. 62 out of 94 laps in the books. Look at the tire debris over these cars. I don't know if iRacing's changed that a little bit or what, but I mean, I don't think Elvis has ever been that dirty, folks. Let's see here. Oh, if I can find it or not, I doubt it. Nah, that ain't gonna do it. Looks pretty good in the back. There it is. Those are age spots on Elvis right there, folks. Nothing to worry about, no big deal. Look at, watch man stick his nose out there just a little bit, trying to get some air into that radiator to cool that thing down. That's what you have to do, because these things are going to get hot. They're going to get hot real fast. Trying to make something happen up on the top side right now. Kim McCullough being pushed by the guy who has been up there, and he's led 7 laps so far. Chris Akers. Duvendak working his way up as fast as he can. The 03 seen him. McCullough seen Duvendak coming, and he figured, I better hop down in here in front of this guy, and that's exactly what he did. Still, up on the bottom. Ober. Man, up top. We're only 64 in the books at 94, but these cats are getting a little dicey already. Everybody wants to win the Throwback Series. Nice move right there by Man. Turns it down in there. Takes the lead back. Liking it so far. 9:23. AR Stopoulos. I'm not really sure. I probably screwed that last name up. Stoffis. Oh, you know what? I like KR myself, don't you? Anyway, you look at it. That's a good looking paint scheme on that car. I will say it. Up front, Josh Milam, one more time. Back where he belongs, as the song goes, by 38 Special. And yeah, I'm talking about my age, probably showing it. Nevertheless, that's exactly where he says he belongs. He's feeling good when I interviewed him. He loves his car tonight. And I'm sure he's loving it being up top. Chris McCullough. Second car from the top up there. Putting the old bumper to the 51 of Travis Elliott. Trying to get some momentum on that top side. Trying to get something going if they can. Will Weber, haven't heard a whole lot about him. I'm not sure. He changed his paint scheme over from that COVID-19 stuff that they were wearing on their cars there, and I don't know. Kind of think the guys saw that COVID stuff and they were staying the heck away from him, leaving him alone. Nevertheless, he has managed to go from 15th position up to the 7th position so far. That guy's also won a race on Wednesday night, so watch him. Hunter Reynolds in the 26. Doing a good job also. He started second, and he's back in 10th. But the strategies play out. Everybody has their own thing that they're going to try to do here. Just because we got 67 laps down, it doesn't mean nothing. Right now, we just got a little storm. A hurricane, tidal wave, tornado, tsunami, whatever you want to call it. It's going to happen again. It's going to come around. These guys know it. They're trying to be at the right place at the right time so they do not get into any trouble whatsoever. Some's used their fast repairs already. Some haven't used their fast repairs. Some of them pray to God they don't have to use them. I said whoever got taken out of here, I was going to yank them up there and put them in the booth with me, and so far everybody's doing a good job. Topside, still trying to get something going on up there. Josh Milam is saying, stick it in my bumper, baby, and push me. I gots to get back up to the lead. I like it up there. Travis Elliott's been shoving all night long. He's been doing a really good job. I mean, he's helped a lot of guys get up here in the front. What is that, a bridesmaid, never a bride or whatever? This is what it seems like for him, because he shoved everybody up to the front. At least 2 or 3 people I'm aware of already. Just can't seem to be helping himself at all. He's going to shove, yep, and he just did it. He just shoved Milam right back up here once again to take the lead on the inside. And like I said, once a bridesmaid, never a bride. In this case, I don't know, best man, never a groom. I guess we would man it up a little bit. Anyway, he just pushed him up there, and now he's going backwards just a little bit, trying to get some help from the 60 right there of McCullough. Hoping like crazy they'll push him up there so he can hop in the front and take the helm of the train for a little bit and lead this thing around. Mr. Ober's sitting back here. He started out third, hanging around in the 6th position. Not too awful bad. He's led 3 laps so far. Elvis is looking good. He needs a shower, but he's looking pretty good. No wrinkles. He doesn't look old. There we go. Finally it happened. Just talked about it and gave him some good luck. Travis Elliott finally got shoved up there to hop on that bottom side and take the lead. He's probably saying, thank God I've worked my tail end off and pushed everybody else up here. Now I can reap a reward a little bit and I can run around here for a while. Josh Milam is not that much. He's not a happy camper. I'm telling you, he is all over the back end of that 51. Get just a little bit of squirrely, Milan is. And he's pushing. Pushing hard. Remember, if you do not push square, you will hook, and you will turn them around and rip a bumper off. We've already seen it once in this race today already. Mark Mann sitting right there saying, boys, play nicely. Play nicely. 71 of 94 laps. Still got a ways to go. Let's work our way on down just a little bit. Eric Carlon, the 22. Sitting back here in 9th position. He was up there for a little while. Hunter Reynolds right there, 26th. He started 2nd. He's hanging around in the 8th position. '52, Randall Cobb. Getting some help from the 5. Trying to get back up there. Catch these guys. Logan Hilton. Started this race off as your leader. He's sitting in 13th position. He knows these laps are starting to wind down. He knows it's time he's going to have to get on the stick and start getting something done here. Duvendack's the same way. Oh, I've heard it, but I don't see it.
Is the caution for?
Let me see.
Spun out.
Oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to find that or not. Oh, I might have found it, boys. Let's see. Oh, yes, I did find it. Back it up. Let's see who did what to whom. All right, here we go. Better overside view. Hang on a minute. Take a look at it from here. See what we got. Guy, 904 tried to come down. Thought he was clear of the 51, and apparently he was not clear. And the easiest way we can tell that, because I don't want to get in any trouble, let's take another look. He's pushed out there. He thinks he's clear. Comes down. Well, I don't know, folks. What do you guys think out there in UbiTube land? Let me know. I'll back it up one more time. I'll hop into the 51, and let's see his point of view. See what he's got to say on that. Watch what he's watching. I don't know, guys. I think it might just be a racing incident, if you ask me. Once again, everybody trying to get the same piece of real estate. McCullough. Up to 60. Gonna be bringing these cats down to pit road. Everybody's coming in. Mr. Man in the 04 right there. Needs to have a good pit stop. Ober in the 8. Milam. 63 of the kid. Just popped in down here on your lower screen. No speeding. Remember, guys, cast your votes. Get your vote in here. Holler at us. Let us know what paint scheme that you like. Whoever wins this, the league's going to give them something, and I don't remember what it was. I don't even think they even told me what it was. But this throwback series is presented by Buck Wild Racing. Again, if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be hearing my wonderful voice. Although, if you ask my wife, she would probably give you a different point of view on that. But nevertheless, she's not here. 20 laps to go. At this point in time, folks, bottom line, this is the way it's going to be. I still got my friends and my teammates I'm working with at 20 laps or so. You get all the way down to about that second or third lap. And without actually having teammates helping each other, literally, it's all for themselves. That's what causes wrecks. It's getting close to crunch time, not quite yet. But depending now, they all come in, they got their fuel. 15 to 17 laps on fuel. If they get one caution for sure, some of these cats are going to be able to make it without having to come in for fuel, and some won't. Now, if you watch right here, these guys aren't stupid. Some of these guys are going to top off ever so slightly and get that 1/10 fuel that they can get in that thing. They'll lose their position, but they'd rather leave position than run out of fuel on the track. Some of these guys are also banking and hoping for a caution. Be honest, it's very much possible that is going to happen. I know all these guys are probably hoping it will happen. Not to them, nevertheless, but they hope it's going to happen. If it does, then they're probably going to have enough fuel to make it all the way. Again, we talked to him earlier. Joshua Milan doing a great job. Hunter Reynolds in at 26. Up on the high side. Last week's winner. Mr. Man, the 04. So real quick, let's go through them. Milan leading it. Second, Hunter Reynolds. Third, the 04. Will Weber. Cody Ober. And sixth. Seventh, Eric Krylan. Robert Duvendak. Randall Cobb, 9th. 10th, K.R. Stofflis. Pray I say that name right. Any one of these cats got a chance. As far as lap tires or tires and stuff goes, everybody's got the same exact equal amount of tires. Shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. What is the problem? It's going to be fuel, people. Now, I've been told if you're being pushed, you're using a lot of fuel. The pushy, you're not using as much. How they figure that out's beyond me, but that's the word around the track. You want to call it that. That's what they're saying. But nevertheless, Josh Milam up here, along with Hunter Reynolds, probably one of the safest two cats there is when things start to go south. The old Alabama song, When It All Goes South. That's a good tune, by the way. Check it out, guys. That could happen here in the next 18, 19 laps. Nevertheless, we're getting ready to go green flag racing. It's coming down 18 laps at the line. It's been a good night so far. Milam's going to take him on the bottom. Hunter Reynolds is up on the top side, going through the gears. So far, so good. Zophelis makes a move up on the high side. Duvendak sees it. He's not sure. He decides to go on the high side. That's what's nice about super speedway racing, folks. Anybody in the top 10 can win this race. It's that simple. Reynolds, 26th, out front. He's only led 4 laps this whole entire race. He started in second position. And here he is, up front, clean air. Josh Milam right behind him. He's led 21 laps so far. He said he loves his car. It feels great. He feels very confident. Speaking of confidence, do not count out Will Weber. He has won here before. Mark Mann, we interviewed him. He says he feels really great coming off a win next week. And right now, Mark seems to have an awful lot of fans out here too cheering him on. Good karma coming for him, but he's going to have to get something going on that top side, guys. Top side's just not getting it done. He needs a little bit more help up there. He needs some momentum. And you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it with 3 or 4 cars. Finds an opening on the bottom side. Shoves it down in there. But in the meantime, Hunter Reynolds still out front. Josh Milam still sitting in second position. Peeking out there, getting a little bit of air into that radiator. Get that water temperature down ever so slightly. There's the cockpit view right there. The steering wheel's not going to show us what his water temperature is. We can't see it. You can hear those tires screeching ever so slightly. Everybody's doing a pretty good job right now. Somebody is off the pace coming in. I believe it might be Chris Akers. Yep, it is. Gonna come in and do a little bit of strategy work, maybe. Up front, Hunter Reynolds still. 2 stars of Texaco Haviland. 60, Chris McCullough just shoved the daylights out of Mark Mann. Thank you very much. Just a bit more, and I can get in front of him, and I can. What a guy. I appreciate it. Good luck in the race. And that's exactly what's going on. He is out there. Leading it. Here they come into the pits right now. We got a lot of guys coming in right here. Are they going to come in cleanly? Oops, went too far on that. Looks like everybody's come in, no problems. These cats did not have enough to go all the way. Cats are hoping that there won't be a caution. Still out front. Chris McCullough takes the lead away. Ken McCullough shoving right behind him. Definitely teammates. If they come in, they will come in together. Mr. Mann sitting in third position. And look who I was talking about early. Randall Cobb. That's right. Hooters. He'd be working his way up here. I knew he would, and so would 77 of David Booth. I know he would. Now all these cats are coming in for fuel. Stay out of the way. Do not run anybody over. Hit your marks. Do not speed. So far, everybody's doing a fine job there. Splash and go, people. I'm going to bet on that. We got a splash and go. That's what I think's going to happen. 39. Jamie Jessup. Started 24th. Maybe out of pit sequence. I'm not really sure about that one. I do know he is going to get him that all-important point for leading a lap. Man, look at the front end of that car. It's dirty. Here they come back out, catching up with these other cats that had already pitted. Working their way up into the speed, trying to get things moving. Oh, 04 in the middle. Mark Mann, nowhere to go but backwards. Needs to fall in somewhere right here because these cats behind him are catching up with him. Still sitting in the middle. Nowhere to go. Moving back. He's in 9th position already. There he hops in on the high side. Got a little bit of help going up there. He's up there with some pretty good company. Travis Elliott, he's been up top all day long. Most of these cats. Still got some guys that are going to have to come into the pits here. But technically, these guys are your leaders up here. Josh Milam up on the top side, getting a little bit of help. McCullough down there doing a good job pushing away. Trying to push Elvis up into the fresh air. Decides to go up on the high side in front of Milam. "11 laps to go, people. 11 laps to go, and it is showing your leader, Jamie Jessup. Does Jamie have enough fuel? Has he babied it enough? Does he have enough to go all the way around? Because your second place, these cats right here, technically, if I can find it, that gap is a long way. So what's going to happen? Is he going to have to come in for fuel? Probably thinking he might. I don't know. But he's running around out here all by himself with just a little bit of help right here. That's not going to be enough to get him going. Because this train is coming. Oh, Milam just got a little touchy right there with the 51. Of Travis Elliott. 3 wide. 9 to go at the line. We are looking at a hornet's nest. Take a nice far picture right here so we can see it all happen. It all depends what's going to go. We're looking at 8 to go at the line. Appreciate everybody that's been with me tonight watching this. 27 viewers right now. I certainly appreciate everybody out there watching this. OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series, the Talladega Throwback Night. This is anything but boring, folks. Wow, Milam making his way, trying to make a move, trying to split things up a little bit. Trying to open the part to see, if you will. Trying to get something going. Whoa! A little squirrely by the 24 right there. Weber. These guys act like it's their last lap. Now it's time to get down and dirty. Ober up top. Trying to figure out what line is faster, what's not fast. Changing lanes all over the place. Oh, there we got trouble right there already. I don't know if it's going to bring a caution out or not. Yeah, it did. I knew it would.
Did you hear any static? Like somebody-
Now I got to try to figure out what in the devil just happened here. Let's see. Let's go back and see if I can find this, folks. Duvendak and the 04 get together. Whoa! I gotta show this one. This is, I don't know. This is crazy right here if you want to know the truth. One more time. Markman hits the wall hard, comes up on his side, and slides all the way around. Just about on his lid. Gets it flipped back over, it looks like. I do not know how this happened. You know what? We're going to find out. We're going to investigate it. All right. One more time. Let's do it like this. Mark Mann. See what happens. Looks like two guys are going for the same real estate. One went down, one went up, kind of. Here's what you got. Mr. Man can't do anything but hang on because he's on his lid, practically. He's got to wait for that car to come back around so he can get it back in gear and get going again. I don't know. That may have just put... That may have just costed him a win right there. It's possible. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back in time for that or not. In the meantime, it is showing your leader right now. There he is. Josh Milam. Cody Ober. Second. Will Weber third. McCullough. 14, Dustin Barber. Doing a good job running in 5th position right now. Let's see what's going to happen, folks. Anybody going to come into the pits? Good question. I don't know that answer. I don't think. I think everybody's got enough fuel to go all the way. Pretty sure they do. I know I would be running down through here and I'd be hitting the kill switch and going, hit the kill switch any little bit, even if it's a teaspoon of fuel. There's been guys in this league, people, that's come across the line literally coasting. Not even enough fuel to do a burnout. Every little bit does count. I do want to thank everybody who's been out here with me. I certainly appreciate it. I've had a lot of fun talking to you all out here. Gavin, you're right. You said I sensed a wreck coming. Well, your spidey senses was telling you the truth, pal. Hop on over to MaxspeedTV. Subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up on this broadcast if you think I'm doing a halfway decent job, will you? I would certainly appreciate it. It would make my day. I'd even make my boss over at MaxspeedTV happy, maybe. I don't know. Nevertheless, I'm having a blast broadcasting this. These guys are fun. If you're looking for a good super speedway league to get into out here, get you some iRacing gear. Get out here and play around with these guys. They'd love to have you. OP Super Speedway. You want to check these cats out. Back out front, I'm not seeing anybody. No takers going to the pits. Gonna hold off here just a second, just to make sure that I'm right. No one's going, and nobody is going. Josh Milam, 23 laps led. Cody Ober, sitting up there in the Elvis mobile. Let's see what we got going. Mr. Ober. Mr. Ober, it's Bobby in the booth. You got me.
How you doing, bud?
Hey, you know what? Elvis doesn't look very old. I'm not seeing no wrinkles on him. He's looking pretty good. He's a little dirty, could use a shower. But other than that car's in pretty good shape. You think he got what it takes to hold these cats off a few more laps?
Yeah, I think Elvis has got a few more songs in him, so we'll see how he does.
I'll tell you what. You've been good. You've pushed everybody, I think, once. I don't know. I got a good chance to win this, man. I certainly hope you can pull it off. Keep it clean, and you know, there's always that one wreck we got to worry about. Things has happened up front here at this race. So hopefully nothing bites you. You keep it clean, and maybe I can talk to you here in the winner's circle at the end of this.
Yeah, I definitely expect a intense battle up here. There's a bunch of good cars up here, a bunch of good drivers, and I definitely expect a dogfight to the end.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do. It's definitely going to be a dogfight.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys be safe and, you know, get your head on straight. Get you a drink. Let's see if you can pull this thing off.
All right, thank you. Hope to be talking to you in a couple minutes.
Well, I hope you are too. And I might as well let everybody know out there in Raceland. What what room did I take you out of, my friend?
FSR.
All right. We'll talk to you in a few.
All right.
I guess it's important I get these guys back in their rooms because they have their teammates in there. But right now, this is the way it is. Milam is first. Cody Ober second. Weber third. McCullough fourth. Dustin Barber fifth. The Kid, Logan Hilton, sixth. Randall Cobb is seventh. J.D. Crow eighth. 9. Les Levy 10th. David Booth. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. This is what we've been hoping for right here. A good shootout. Everybody's going through the gears, getting up to speed. So far, so good. Out front, Ober shoves it down in the front. Ken McCullough in third position right there. Up on the high side, trying to bring it in, trying to get something happen, and there's the Kid, Logan Hilton. J.D. Crow behind him, giving him a push with all he's got. There's that 77 of David Booth, going up on the high side, looking. As of right now, though, Elvis is out in front. It's going to be 2 to go at the line. Somebody is going to make a move. The question is, when are they going to make the move? You make it too soon, you get hung out to dry. You make it too late, well, you've lost. Who's going to go with you if you do go out? All these questions and more will be answered in 2 more laps. Don't go anywhere, folks. I appreciate everybody out here that's been watching. This is what we've been waiting for. 94 laps. Back up on the high side. 03 McCullough's trying to get a shove by the 63 of Hilton. The Kid's trying everything he can to get himself back up into this winner's circle, up into the lead. He's not had the lead hardly at all tonight. He started it off in the first lap, and that was the end of it. There it is. Ugly. One more time. Caution is out. I'm not really sure where to begin to even find this. But let's see what we got. All right, let's back this up just a little bit here, guys. All right, let me see. Real quick. 51, I think. Travis Elliott. Take a look right here. got going. Looks like he might have got pinched into the wall there, possibly by the 52. I'm not sure. But whatever it was enough to cause mayhem for him. I don't want to speculate. Take another look at another angle. What we like to do, right? Find out what's going on the best we can. Take a watchy right here. Travis gets in there and he hits the 52. That's what it was. Got in there and hit him. It got a little squirrely, and, well, that started that mess, obviously. Took out some good drivers. Hate to see that. We knew it was going to happen. There's his back end's gone. Let me see. Where can I get? Where's the man I'm looking for? Let's take a look. I don't know if he's got any damage at all. 12th position, and that was your last week's winner, 04 Mark Mann. I think he is okay. Yeah, he's okay. No problems right there. The 52, Randall Cobb doing okay. All the way up front, though. Kim McCullough in the 03. Cody Ober. Nobody's going to be coming in for any fuel. Maybe repairs, guys, but no fuel. Staying right where we are at. Logan Hilton, right there. The kid works his way all the way up. Setting in 3rd position. Josh Milam, he's led 24 laps tonight. That is something to say. He does have a good car. He said he had a good car. He liked the way this new upgrade in iRacing that they had to do. He says he likes the way the car feels. What's going to happen? Is he going to be able to work his way up there? Mr. Weber in the 24. He's been a pusher all night long. He's no stranger to the winner's circle either. JD Crow. That car is clean as a whistle. Setting in 6th position. I would love to be able to find him and have a chat with him. Just not sure if I can. I can promise you one thing. You guys are probably sweating bullets right now. I found him, boys. Let's see if we can have a chat with him. How about you, Kenneth? You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Hey, buddy. Son, you're setting pretty right now.
Yeah, it's going to be all depending on who helps and who don't.
That's exactly what it's going to be. How's your car feeling after this upgrade? Liking it so far?
Yeah, man, I like it. It feels good. I'm hoping my teammate can get up here and give me a hand.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to bug you. Good luck, and hopefully I can talk to you in the winner's circle, buddy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, we got him back where he belongs. Looking for a little help. Remember I told you guys about teammates. Teammates is oh so important, especially right down here to the last part of this thing. Ken McCullough. Cody Ober in 2nd. Logan Hilton, the kid, in 3rd. Joshua Milam in 4th. Will Weber 5th. J.D. Crow 6th. 7th, David Overstreet. Walter out there screaming, "Come on, McCullough." He's got fans too out here. Every one of these cats, all 3 of these cats I was talking to, McCullough, Ober in the 8. Josh Milam in the 7. They all said they like that car. They love the way they feel. It's going to get nasty right here, folks. 2 to go at the line. Who's it going to be? McCullough on the bottom. Ober up top.
Green flag.
This is it. Green flag, bringing her down to the home stretch. Going through the gears. Do not screw up your gears. Things are going to be getting dicey. Got to get it up to speed. When they get it up to speed, they got to make some moves. They got to keep it kind of clean. You got to be here at the end to win it. Throwback Series sponsored by Buck Wild Racing. And Buck Wild is exactly how these guys are running. Balls to the wall, all out. Who's it going to be? Ober up top. McCullough down on the bottom. 63, the kid, Logan Hilton, sitting down there, pushing his tail end off. Trying to get something happen. Trying to push him up there far enough so he can get up on that top side. 1 to go right now. Who's making the move and who's not making the move? If you're going to do it, you better do it soon. McCullough still on the bottom. Ober on the top. We're going to draw it in close right here. McCullough said that he needed some help from a teammate. Well, Logan Hilton is about as good as help as you're going to get right now, buddy. This kid can push. He knows how to win. Ober up top. He has Josh Milam pushing him down, trying to get him somewhere. He's led 20-some laps. Oh, there's a touch right there. Final lap checker flag will come out. And it will be Ken McCullough is your winner. Let's go back and take a quick little look and see who did what, and where, and how, and who, when. Coming back just a little ways back here. See what happened. Yeah, it looks like the 24 got just a little bit of wiggly and came up and took a few fellas out. Exactly what it was. Nevertheless, Mr. McCullough. This is your MaxspeedTV winner. Walter says, good job. Gavin Beers out there. Ken wins it. Awesome. All right, guys, stick around just for a little bit. We're going to get a quick commercial in, and we're going to come back with these cats, and we're going to give them a little chat. First, we're gonna watch Ken burn it down. He deserves to be on TV to burn it down. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back for some interviews.
North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole from Dawsonville, Georgia, in the number 9 Coors Ford qualifying and Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. His second win of 1987.
All right, everybody, we're back. OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series Racing, the throwback session. Boom. And it looks like the kid Logan Hilton said, "Now I'm third. I'm just gonna go ahead and blow it up." Speaking of which, third place, Logan, you got me.
I do.
Well, he's doing a good job, pal. He was almost there at the end. You were pushing your heart out. Thought he was gonna pull it off, but able to kind of keep your butt out of some of these incidents that happened. Did you like the iRacing update? Did you notice a difference in your car at all?
I didn't really notice a difference in the feeling, but one of the biggest things I noticed is not related to the racing at all, and it's actually the crowd makes noise now.
Crowd makes noise now. Well, cool.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
the
know
only
that.
thing. That's the only thing I realized.
Well, I'll have to check that out. I never noticed that. Awesome.
Yeah, me neither. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, "Whoa, the crowd's making noise now."
Yep, I've told everybody you was the first one to win 2 in a row, and I do have your gift package coming to you just as soon as I get the rest of the stuff here. But anyway, I kind of thought Mr. Man was going to be able to do it, but he was taken out. But right now, buddy, I mean, man, you're one tough guy to beat out here. He beat you. That's something to be proud of. I think you done a great job coming out in third place. Is there anybody out here in radio TV land that you like to thank before I let you go?
Thanks to Key Realty for sponsoring the league, and thanks to, I think it was Buck Wild Racing tonight that sponsored the race. Thanks to my family and friends that watched the race, you for putting on the broadcast. My sponsors, RGC Media, Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for being on the car, LKH Graphics, and I think that's it. Oh, and my team at Checkered Flag Motorsports.
Now, what's that tell you, people? The kid said it so many times and has won so much, it just comes right off the top of his head. He doesn't even have to think about it. Congratulations, maybe. Logan. Third place, not bad. Maybe we can get you up in the winner's circle the next Wednesday.
Hopefully. Thank you.
All right, buddy. All right, second place, Cody Ober. You got me.
How you doing?
Buddy, I'm telling you what. I talked to you there during the race. You felt pretty good. Things was good with you. Man, I really thought that you was going to pull this win off tonight. I truly did. I mean, man, you stayed up there at the front almost half of this 3/4 of the race.
Yeah, man, those last couple laps, I was just doing whatever I could. I was pinching as much as I could possibly pinch. Uh, Josh was giving me a hell of a push, but Ken and Logan were hooked up and they were flying. To finish as close as we did was an accomplishment, honestly.
I'll tell you what, it was something to see. I mean, they were pushing you so hard. I'm pretty sure. You ever notice how a dog sticks his head out the window to the air and his mouth like gets really big? Well, that's exactly what Elvis looked like on the hood of that car of yours.
Yeah,
I mean, you were
he was singing a different tune right there.
you were doing everything you could do. They were doing everything they could do. You come in second place. You know what? Second's better than last. Definitely. Maybe next week I can talk to you in winner's circle. Is there anybody out here, TV land, YouTube land, whatever the hell you want to call it? Anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
I want to thank Josh for pushing me right there. I wouldn't even been close to even attempting to get the win without him pushing me. I want to thank Key Realty for sponsoring the series and Buck Wild for sponsoring the race. I want to thank you guys for putting on a great broadcast and all the fans that came out and watched.
Well, hey, I appreciate that. I know I had a blast, and I'm sure they did too. I'll check in with you next week. You have a good weekend, and we'll hopefully, maybe, you'll be in the winner's circle and be able to have a good talk then, all right?
That's what I plan for.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, have a good one, bud.
You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I found him, so I'm gonna bring him up in here to the broadcast booth. How about you, Milam? You got a copy?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you what. I almost shed a dadgum tear for you, buddy.
Dude, I thought I was gonna have a chance there, but that's not the way it worked out.
No, I'll tell you. You led 24 laps of this race. I talked to you earlier. You had a great car, you said, and you know everything was going well. And man, you pushed. I don't know how many people you guys, you and a couple others, man. It must have pushed 3 or 4 people up into the lead position. I know Travis Elliott, he pushed out how many cars up into that lead position. Thought you was going to be the car to beat. He was definitely the force to reckon with for sure all night. Came up just a little bit short. But overall, I mean, you did a good job, and man, you was right there, right up to the end. You got to be pretty proud of that.
Absolutely. Like I said, I think pushing might be my strongest suit there. Might be the best thing I can do. But no, I think that caution that come out late, I was in a bad position when it come out, and it put me in 4th. So that's what, on that last restart, I was starting on the top side behind pushing, and we just couldn't get around, which I had a small ding in my front left fender, and Cody had some left rear damage. It was pushed up just a hair, so it could have been slowing us down, but I'm not for sure. Like I said, we almost had it.
Yeah, you did. Maybe next week I can talk to you in the winner's circle, because you know what? It looked pretty good seeing that number 7 out there leading these laps. I think you got it going on, buddy. Your time's coming.
Always, man. These Wednesdays are fun, and I plan on being back next week.
That's right. I appreciate that. I'm sure these guys, too, love the good racing. Anybody out here in YouTube land that you'd like to thank or say hi to before I let you go?
Definitely you guys. You guys are awesome. Do a great job with the broadcast.
I'll give you your $5.
Yeah. Everybody who watches us and sticks around, all these guys that come out and race, you guys are awesome to race with. I've been racing with them for quite some time now. All of our admins that put these series together, Key Realty, like I said, Duvendak for putting this together, and my teammates, FSR.
All right, my friend. You take care. Have yourself a good weekend and be safe, and we'll catch you next Wednesday.
Okay, buddy. Appreciate it.
Oh, man. The man of the hour, Kenneth McCullough. You got me.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, I talked to you before the race, and I asked you if you could hold anybody off and if you could do it, and you said as long as you had some help.
Yeah, Logan Helton, man. Logan Helton's the man. I mean, I didn't think he was going to stay with me. I figured he'd go up high. I was waiting on it, but he stayed with me, and he did a hell of a job.
Oh, he definitely did a heck of a job. You only led 9 laps, but you know what? It doesn't matter if you only lead the one, and it's the very last one. And you know what? Man, you kept it clean. You stayed up front. You did a lot of pushing yourself. And you were definitely able to be there at the end. And, hey, congratulations, pal. You're a winner on Wednesday Night Key Realty Series.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That was an intense race. I mean, there was a lot of good guys up there with the last green-white checker there we had. It was definitely a crazy race, that's for sure.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy sitting back here. And I'm sure you go back and you watch the recording on this on YouTube. You're going to be thinking, wow, it's a hornet's nest. Halfway, most of the race, it was a hornet's nest. It was 3 wide just about 75-80% of this race. But you came out number 1. That's all that counts. Is there anybody out there in YouTube land that you want to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Key Realty, KCI of Georgia, best technicians in Georgia. Give us a call if you need any repairs done or any cranes installed. I'd also like to thank McCullough Motorsports and all our friends and family just tuning in and watching us.
Well deserved. You are the winner chicken dinner. Go in the house, grab yourself a nice cold one, kick back, pat yourself on the back if everybody's already went to bed on you. But you had a few cats out here that were hollering for you. They were hoping for you to come through. It's always fun to get them involved. Anyway, win one more, pal. You're going to get the MaxspeedTV gift package. So keep that in mind for next week, if you will.
That's right, buddy. I sure appreciate the job you do. You do a good job.
Well, I appreciate that, and I promise you I'll send your money through PayPal for saying that.
That's right. You have a good one.
All right, my friend. We'll see you. Be safe. Oh, you gotta love these guys. Sense of humor, every single one of them has. I have the pleasures of racing with them one night a week, and it's the best time I've ever had in my life. Anyway, there it is, guys. It's in the books, man. Talladega Throwback Series. You tell me that wasn't any fun. It was a blast. It was presented by Buck Wild Racing. We appreciate that. Hop over on MaxspeedTV. Let everybody know that you like us. Give me a dadgum thumbs up, will ya? I'd appreciate that. You make my day. You might even bring a tear to my eye. Also, it helps these cats out here that are racing every night. They like to know you guys are out here watching. They really appreciate everything you people do watching. It helps them out. They got sponsors too. It just ain't sitting in your house playing. I mean, they have sponsors that pay for their iRacing stuff. It's nice to be noticed and let them know about it. Anyway, there's your winner tonight. Ken McCullough pulls it off. Real quick, guys, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and go through this. Like I said, right there, Ken McCullough brings it home tonight, number 1. Cody Ober, number 2, doing a good job, almost pulled it off. The kid, Logan Hilton. You heard Ken McCullough tell him if it wasn't for the kid pushing the crap out of him, he probably wouldn't have won the race. He comes in 3rd. Josh Milam, he led 24 laps of this race. Kind of heartbreaking for him. It's the sad part of it, that's for sure. There was a man that deserved it to win it. It would have been him, leading 24 laps. Just wasn't meant to be, though. He came in 4th. 5th position, Will Weber, 24. 6th, Eric Krylon. 27th, David Overstreet. Mark Mann, last week's winner. He came in 8th place, got tangled up in an incident there towards the end. Ricky Kuhn come in 9th in the 41. 10th position was Les Levy in the 62. 11th, Dustin Barber. 12th, Dave Hunt in the 53. 13th position, David Booth. 14th, Randall Cobb in the 52. The guy who needed a good showing tonight to take care of things, to try to get back up for another double championship in a row, was Robert Tic Tac Duvendak. Did not get it done tonight. He managed to finish in 15th position after some bad luck and being caught up in some wrecks. 16th, Chris McCullough. 17th, J.D. Crow. He was up there fighting around for the lead for a while, pretty much half the night. 18th, Jimmy Reynolds. Richard Kuhn came in 19th, 20th position. Jamie Jessup. The 940 of Tyler Miller came in 21st. The 51 was up towards the front. I think he pushed more people up into first place than anybody all night long. of Travis Elliott. He came in 22nd position after an incident. K.R. Stoffels, another one, was up there fighting around up in the top 3, top 4 for part of the night. He started 16th, finished 23rd. Jim Westerfield, 24th position, started in the 19th. Hear a whole lot from him tonight. 26 of 100 Reynolds. Not too awful bad. He was able to lead 7 laps tonight at least. He was able to get her done towards the end. He finished in 24th, got caught up in an incident. 25th, Chris Akers in the 904. He led 11 laps of this race. He was the one that was making us hungry, I believe, in the Reese's. Shane Posse, 27th position. That right there rounds everybody out this race tonight. I certainly appreciate everybody watching me. Appreciate everybody watching this league. OP Super Speedway. Go out, check them out. Get on YouTube, get on Facebook. They run 2-3 nights a week. This is where you want to be if you like fast-paced super speedway racing with a bunch of great guys. This is where it's at. I also want to thank the Ricky Bobby Foundation for people that are challenged to go fast. That's right, folks. They even helped me out the other night. What an outfit that is. Les Levy and the boys. Appreciate all of that. Anyway, MaxspeedTV, come and check me out there, guys. I appreciate everything everybody's done. Watching, talking with me on YouTube. You guys make it fun for me. Check us next Wednesday. We're going to be at this again. We're going to be at Daytona, I believe. So come on back, chat with me. Let's do this one more time. Throwback series was tonight. It was awesome. Again, everybody be safe out there. We'll catch you next Wednesday. This is Bobby Johnson for MaxspeedTV. See ya.